Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your channel TFD, and we're back at it again with another banger.
And today,
Oh man, it looks like some WNBA vets just couldn't keep Caitlin Clark's name out their mouths. Yeah, this one's heating up for real. We're talking it straight to Indy for this one, so buckle up. Let's get into it. Let's go. Now, it's no secret that Caitlin Clark hasn't exactly been met with open arms in the WNBA. Throughout her rookie season, she faced a lot of criticism and was often targeted on and off the court. But guess what? Year 2 is here, and it's time to turn the page and run it back. There's plenty to be excited about this season, especially since Caitlin Clark has joined a new team that's now considered a top contender for the WNBA championship. Earlier, I shared a video about Clark breaking her silence on the harsh treatment and difficult transition she endured. But in this one, we're hearing from several WNBA veterans who believe Caitlin Clark is actually changing the league in a major way. Before Clark arrived, the WNBA didn't have charter flights for teams, many games weren't televised, and the league certainly didn't have a massive $2 billion media rights deal. Quite frankly, a lot of that progress is owed to what Caitlin Clark has brought to the table. Until the league fully acknowledges her impact, there will always be a divide between the old-school WNBA fans and the new generation of fans Clark has attracted. The old WNBA fan base was like a tight-knit cult, protective and reluctant to accept newcomers. They thought the league was fine as it was, controlled by a small group of media insiders who dictated the narrative. Then Caitlin Clark came along, bringing in casual fans and a level of excitement the league hadn't seen before. If the veterans, media, and fans can come together and embrace this new era, the WNBA can thrive, create amazing content, and ensure everyone gets their just rewards. Now, let's check out some footage of one of Caitlin Clark's former teammates chatting with another WNBA player about the impact Clark is having on the league. Roll the footage.
I got to be with those women up close and personal. I was in practices, I was at shoot-arounds, I was in the locker room.
That's
I was
a
doing
great
some
experience,
stuff.
though.
So you was able to get a real close view of what it was like to be a WNBA player at that time.
Yeah, and it was like not glamorous at all, but I was a kid, so to me, I thought it was like the most amazing thing ever.
Right.
But when you have conversations with like Taj and stuff like that, they're like, that was a mess. It was ghetto, it was bad, it was a mess, yeah. But we still talk about like how the league was like 6-7 years ago. We have like things like, I can't believe we was doing this. We was sharing rooms.
No, we was definitely sharing rooms. I was just telling Natalie and Tom, I was like, bro, we really was sharing rooms and you was talking in your sleep before games. Like you literally, no, Nat, you was talking in your sleep.
People had to leave room to get on FaceTime with their
Listen,
booze.
you gotta leave out the room.
Sitting in the lobby at midnight.
Man, that clip right there is wild. And let me just say this real quick. It is insane that they really had to share rooms back then. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. Man, a straight-up soldier for what she's doing for the WNBA right now. So Erica Wheeler and Lexie Brown were keeping it real when they talked about just how rough things used to be in the league before Caitlin showed up. And the internet? Yo, the comments are gold. Let's take a look at a few. Somebody said, BC has me effing crying. And yes, that's before Caitlin. Face with tears of joy. Another person goes, yo, someone blocked me last year for saying BC. They were big mad. This one's hilarious. I thought it was 1 Corinthians for a sec. And then this one hit deep. Thank God for those who came before us and secured shared rooms, commercial flights, and practices at RCA. Like, that's a bar right there. But real talk, this whole BC thing, it's gonna be a term from now on. I'm telling y'all, BC, as in before Caitlin, is the new way people are gonna mark time in the WNBA. Like, was that BC or AC? After Caitlin, you feel me? But anyway, let's switch gears for a second, because WWE superstar Seth Rollins? Yeah, he had something to say about Caitlin Clark too. He didn't hold back either. Roll the footage. Let's get into it.
You are from Iowa.
Yes.
So how impactful has been Caitlin Clark to Iowa and to women's sports?
I love Caitlin Clark, man. I love Caitlin Clark. I love it. I don't want to get blasphemous here, but I mean, it's Jordan-esque. I mean, she's changed the game. She's so unassuming, you know? You look at her, you don't think anything. You don't think she's a star. You don't think she's going to just be balling out on everybody, and she does, you know? Yeah. And to see what she's done for women's sports, you know, obviously the WNBA specifically, but just women's sports in general, even the fact that, like, you get this all this conflict at the top in the WNBA now about arguing like whether or not it should be her, or is like Paige Bueckers is coming out this year, and now she's going to be the top dog, and like just this like, is it Angel Reese, like who deserves the credit? The fact that we're even having that conversation, I think, is amazing. And to see what she's done and the amount of money she's been able to bring in for the women in sports, I love it. You know, in Iowa we ain't got much, man. We ain't got no sports teams. That's why I'm a Bears fan. And so to see like people rally behind her is so cool. And like I get it mostly because my Facebook's private. All my other socials are like, you know, public, but my Facebook's private. It's all my friends from back home in Iowa. So just every time like anything happens with her in the news cycle, like they're all over. They're in such defense of Caitlin Clark, and I just love it. I think she's great. I can't wait to see like her sophomore year, what she's going to do. Like, it's going to be fantastic. And then you get this, I mean, it's only going to grow. So yeah, great question. I'm glad we got to talk about her. She's awesome.
Man, he did not hold back when talking about Kayla Clark and the insane impact she's had, not just in basketball, but in the entire state of Iowa. Like, it's real out there. And shout out to y'all watching right here on TFD, because we showed you that iconic moment when Caitlin Clark had her jersey retired back in February. That was a moment. And the way the whole community showed out for her, that's love, man. That's real. It's honestly beautiful to see how much Iowa just embraces her. Like, yo, Caitlin is so normal. She's just a regular chick, bro. You'll hear people say, oh yeah, I hooped against her in high school, or I saw her at the local Hy-Vee. Face with tears of joy. Like, that's how normal she is. You'd never guess she's one of the biggest names in sports right now. But back home, she's just Caitlin. That's what makes it so special. Shout out to Kayla Clark. Shout out to the entire Iowa Hawkeye fanbase. Y'all different. Now do me a favor, get down in the comment section, let me know your thoughts on this video, and make sure those bells are on. You know why? Because I'm bringing you that heat every single time.
The entire definition of basketball and sports as a whole has really changed in Iowa.
Iowa Nice is so real. There's a really big community, a sense of community.
The camaraderie, the teamwork.
People bleed black and yellow here, and it's just really awesome to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself.
It's all about 3 words, let's go Hawks. That's what I love.
I just feel like there's really no place like Iowa City. Iowa women's basketball has just been absolutely transformative over the past few years.
Other places in the country, like women's basketball, might not get a bigger turnout as it does here.
I wish I had role models like Caitlin Clark, Kate Martin, and those people when I was younger to look up to and see on TV and to emulate and play like that.
Family, you guys have been my rocks. Like, everybody knows I'm a family girl, and that's the main reason I came to Iowa, to stay in a place that I love so much. You know, it was a hard decision for me when I was coming out of high school to decide where I wanted to play, but I'm pretty lucky enough that I got to play here and play for Coach Fluters. All of you that have given so much of yourselves to allow me to be who I am, thank you. I can't say it enough, and I wouldn't be here without all of you.